everybody. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it this morning. No time for shucking and jiving. Good morning. If it's your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, please allow me to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I still want to say welcome and give you a nice hearty thank you for always tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, hanging out with me. My homeboy over my shoulder back here named Spidey. That beautiful thing over there in the corner, that's my sweetie. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers. See, I get on Al Gore's internet every single day, Monday through Friday, that is, once at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, once at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, to talk about the price action, right? To help somebody like you get your aha moment when it comes to trade, investing, all things stock market. I primarily share my understandings of the ICT concepts. So if that's not what you're into, please excuse yourself. Let's get into it, man. Before we get into it, let's see who in here. Of course, here to learn and share first in the chat. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. What's up, Trader Mo? Trader Mo, here to learn and share, standing over there with the fishing rod with the first comment going, you gotta be quicker than that. You gotta be quicker than that. Y'all remember that commercial? Was that a Geico commercial? Gotta be quicker than that. Happy birthday, Rhonda Green. See, Rhonda Green. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. What's up, FC? What's going on, Deborah? What's up, Audrey? What's up, Linda? Hello, Kim. How are you, Kim? What are you doing, Kim? What's going on, Seawalk? I don't even understand how much Seawalk. Walk. Hey, let's get into it, man. Ain't no shucking and jiving today. I got stuff I got to do this morning. Welcome to the recording of the overnight price action. This is a pre-recorded overnight price action video. What's up? What's going on, Robinson? This is AI technology. I pre-recorded this earlier, and I told AI to interact with the chat. And AI is interacting with the chat right now. This is a pre-recorded overnight price action. What's up, Sonia? What's going on, Sonia? How you doing? How you doing? Let's get into it, man. No shucking and jiving. I got stuff I got to do today for real. We're gonna make this a quick one. Overnight, we gapped down, made a new day opening gap here. Right, we dilly-dallied around a new day opening gap and the new week opening gap. They're stacked on top of each other. The gray box that says bearish NDOG, bearish NDOG, that's the new day opening gap. And then the purple box, that's the new week opening gap that we made on Sunday. Right, so we dilly-dallied around there. We came down into, I think this is a portion of the 5-minute fair value gap that's left. Let me check that. I don't know if that's the full thing or portion. Yes, that's the portion. We dug down into this 5-minute fair value gap, and that's the portion that was left. I marked that out as the sell side, and I marked this 930 candle as the buy side. We have pushed up above the new day opening gap into this SIBI and wick down, respecting the body of the candle, respecting the new week opening gap, right around consequent encroachment of the new day opening gap. We dilly-dally inside the new day opening gap all the way up until 12:15, where we poked out above it, fairly respecting the top of the SIBI, that 5-minute SIBI that we had traded up into prior. And then we got a breaking market structure to the downside. that started around 1:30, and we got to the bottom of the new week opening gap at like 205 on the 205 candle, right? So around about 206, we got to the bottom of the new week opening gap. Then we skated across the bottom of the new week opening gap. At 245, we got institutional order flow entry drill into this SIBI. At the when we had the break in market structure, we got a push back up into the SIBI institutional order flow entry drill, coming right into this bearish breaker. The bearish breaker was back here. These two down close candles at 940 and 945. Push back up into the breaker and the SIBI institutional order flow entry drill and the new week opening gap. Push below the sell side, right? Got into the 5-minute fair value gap. That was the little piece that was left over. Continued the trek down, didn't leave in an imbalance, but you can technically say there's an implied fair value gap here because of these long wicks on each side of this down close candle. So you got an implied fair value gap there. Then we continue to push down. This drop was right here, right at going into the open of the London. Then we broke structure to the downside again, pushed back up into this SIBI that was created on the 330 candle, pushed down, dropped it like it's hot, and attacked yesterday's low. I got into a 5-minute fair value gap and 5-minute breaker. Is that a 5-minute breaker? Yes, 5-minute bullish breaker and 5-minute bullish fair value gap. And we dilly-dallied there for pretty much the rest of the time, sitting right at yesterday's low. We just consolidated right at yesterday's low. Then from 7:15 up until 7:40, 7:35, we dropped down and got up under the London low, and then we pushed back up and just peaked above the consolidation once, and we're still there. We're still in that consolidation. So thus far, we have been respecting the break. We've been skating across the top of the breaker and just inside the daily fair value gap. There's a daily fair value gap there. So we're skating across the top of the daily fair value gap in that 5-minute breaker and 5-minute fair value gap. Looking like we're about to try to take out this these equal lows right here. We got some divergence over there. The Dow is showing a lot of strength. The Dow, all of them took out yesterday's low, but the Dow is showing strength right now. The NQ is showing weakness, and the ES is the red-headed stepchild in the middle. Do we have, that's all I got. Do we have anything? That's all I got. Do we got any questions? So y'all, this gonna be a quick one unless somebody got some questions. Do anybody got anything? Nothing. Yes, Dow holding up, NQ lagging. Too quick. Too quick. Hey, it ain't do a lot. The price didn't do a whole lot last night. It didn't do a whole lot. It came down, and that's about it. Yep, it came down, and that's about it. Did anybody watch that ICT video that he dropped? Would you say the ES is the sixth sister similar? No. The ES wouldn't be the sixth sister today. Let me look. I haven't really looked at it like that, but let me look. No, I wouldn't say the ES is the sixth sister. The dial, I mean the NQ is lagging. The NQ is lagging, but everybody is pretty much let me see, 5.8. The ES in the dial has taken out yesterday's daily low, right? But the NQ had made a lower daily low than the ES in the dial. So the NQ hasn't taken out the daily low yet. So but everybody is like they're taking out the same relative lows. We just have like some divergence right now. They've all taken out the same relative lows, but we just having divergence right now. So I wouldn't call like the ES the sixth sister. I always call the ES the redheaded stepchild that's in the middle. Because whenever we have divergence, the ES always be like the redheaded stepchild that be like stuck in between the dial and the NQ. It'd be like the redheaded stepchild. But as far as I understand, like the sixth sister, it's like the when like one of them is not pulling this weight, if you will, and you're like based off the draw, you're expecting it to catch up. You know what I'm saying? You're expecting it to catch up. You're expecting it to, you know what I'm saying, go get that high or go get that low. You know. I'm just testing the AI. Hey man, this AI, man. Hey, I'm glad you asked that too, Trader Mo. I'm glad you asked that. Don't, not just Trader Mo, but everybody, don't fall into education overload. Don't fall into education overload. When I used to fall into the trap of when ICT dropped stuff, I started trying to implement that into my daily looking at stuff. Don't start trying to implement nothing that ICT be dropping until you thoroughly vet it, until you thoroughly back test it, you thoroughly understand it. You know what I'm saying? Don't start trying to use it in your everyday analysis right off the rip. Don't, because it's like it's just gonna slow you down. It's just gonna slow you down. Take your time going back and looking at it, but like during the day when you're watching it, don't even bring that to the table until you've, you know what I'm saying, got a good handle on it. You know what I'm saying? If you asking, hey, do the ES look like the sixth sister? You shouldn't even be thinking about the sixth sister. You know what I'm saying? Don't start trying to implement, like, you know what I'm saying, like everybody want to implement Event Horizon. Everybody want to implement Silver Bullet. Everybody want to implement this and that, and don't start trying to implement nothing until you understand it. You know what I'm saying? Just stick with what you used to. Stick with what's already working for you. Stick with what's working for you. Hey man, if ain't nobody got there, we're gonna go ahead and call it, man. I got some stuff I gotta take care of. Then I got to get ready for these people to come in my house. These termite people, they come to my house like every so many years, and they don't do nothing. They walk through my freaking house with a flashlight and then charge me like a few $100s. They don't do nothing. They come out here once every 10 years and do something when they like put the little things around the house. I know they got to be used up. You need to replace them or something. They come out here and drill them holes around the house. But after that, they just come to the house, walk around the outside, walk around the house, just shine the flat. Ain't even moving furniture. Just how can you see anything? You can't. I got all this stuff I got in the studio. Don't move nothing. Just turn the light off and be shining the light on the wall. Man, get out my house. Man, get out my house. Charge me a couple hundo just to come walk through my house. Hey man, hey, hey, I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. This was a quick one. Hopefully I said something that helped somebody. If I didn't, I'll try again at 6:30 tonight. Again, this is AI recording. For Robinson, there will be no live stream tonight, but for everybody else, I'll see you at 6:30. If you're gonna trade, please trade safe. If you're not gonna trade, please take copious amounts of notes so you can go back and study what you saw today. I see y'all at 6:30, man. Gone. Yep.